postgame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, they can't have any complaints about the way they've started the new season. They're 4-1 coming into this sixth game and have looked very, very sharp. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Clippers. At small forward, Paul Pierce.
It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. The new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Clippers leading by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Mickey. Chris Paul is out there with Vasquez. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Wilcox in at the 3 slot. The Knicks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Freak. And the shot is good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Paul outside. And the rejection by Sanders. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Barbosa, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Smith wide open, he fires. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Out to the wing. The feed to Wilcox for the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wilcox has got 5 points so far. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. Paul with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Kicks it out to Vasquez. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Wilcox. And another 3 for the Clippers. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Sanders. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Biyombo with the block. And they get it back. Sanders' shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Unfortunately, I've always been
vertically challenged. That's Knicks. Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Porzingis, and Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Freak in at point guard. Sanders out there with Smith. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Aflalo. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Freak kicks to Anthony. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here's Paul. D right on him to the inside. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the wing right side. And there's the pass to Paul. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Vasquez can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in assists, 6th in free throw percentage, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Clippers leading by 3. 1:22 left to play here in the half. Pierce for 3. It's hauled in by Smith.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Feeds it to Freak. Puts up a 3. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Anthony with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the foul called on Vasquez. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Barbosa in for Aaron Aflalo. Here is Sanders. Pass to Freak. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Mickey, covered by Smith. Knocked loose. Sanders with the steal. Pass to Freak. From downtown, the shot misses. Ball outside from 18 feet away, and it's good off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Freak. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Los Angeles.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin, and obviously a high-scoring half for you guys in this one, Blake. What was the key to break?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Teams changing it up here. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul is out there with Vasquez. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Mickey in at the 4. And the Clippers miss again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Smith. From 13 feet, it goes down. Smith's got 7.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Over in the corner, Paul. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. He's got 8.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Biombo with the block, but they'll get another chance. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Kicks it to Sanders. 5 to shoot. Here's Freak. That misses off the backboard.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Down low. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Mickey.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. New York needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
And here's Vasquez to the paint. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Sanders. Barnes comes in for Smith. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Griffin comes in for Vasquez. Freak, he's in at point guard. Matt Barnes is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Barbosa in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Paul outside.